There could be a woman in your life who has set a bad example. This could be a friend, this could be a coworker, this could be your mom, this could be anyone. This could be someone you saw on social media. And you, in observing her actions, you say, I'm never going to be like that. So in an attempt to never be like this woman, you go from here all the way over to the other side. And I get that, but what can happen is you lose balance and you lose yourself when you are basing your life on someone else's experience or on someone else's expression, right? So when you decide what type of woman you're going to be, it has to be based in who you are, not who someone else is or who someone else is not. So getting to know yourself, this is why I talk about the A-list assignment and I talk about those 5 things. The first one being appreciate your attributes. You cannot appreciate your attributes if you don't know who you are. If you have not taken the time to examine yourself, to see who you really are as a person, as a woman, not who you show up as, not who you are required to be, but who you actually are. Have you taken time to do that? When you take time to do that, you can now see where your life needs to go. You can now see more clearly how the influences in your life can affect you. And you can then determine, to what degree do I need to shift? Or you may feel yourself naturally shifting, but you're afraid of the shift. You're afraid of the thing that is happening because it looks like someone else or it looks like something else. It is really important for a woman to understand herself. Because if you do not understand yourself, there is no way that you are going to be able to show up well in your job, in your relationships, in any aspect of your life if you don't know who you are. So don't base your life on someone else's mistake. Don't use someone else's mistake as the foundation for your personal vision. Of course, use wisdom. Of course, learn the lessons that life will give. And life doesn't always give lessons through your own experience. Life will give lessons through someone else's experience. But we need wisdom. And we don't gain wisdom if we are operating on autopilot. So that's one of the next things that I always talk about, the 3 daily appointments that every woman needs: one with God, one with herself, and then her appointments with others. If all you're doing is focusing on your appointments with others and you're not looking at yourself, you're not looking at your time with God, you're not focusing on your spiritual development, because that is necessary. We are spiritual beings housed in a human body. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. You are spirit first, because if you don't feed your spirit, you are going to feel empty. You could do all the things and you can have all the things and you're going to feel empty. Trust and believe. This is how very wealthy women are unhappy. I'm not saying all of them, but there are some very wealthy women who are unhappy, and on the outside it looks like they have everything. They have checked all the boxes, but for some reason something feels off, and it's because they are neglecting what I call the woman within. She needs your attention, right? And she needs God's attention. So understanding that the first thing that you need to do is pay attention to having that appointment with God, and then having that appointment with yourself, where you are evaluating, how am I feeling in this moment? This thing that happened, good or bad, what is my insight on it? How do I feel about it? How do I want to move forward? What's happening in my body? Are you paying attention to those things? Are you paying attention to your hair? Is your hair breaking all of a sudden? Is your face breaking out? Does your body feel itchy? Does your skin feel itchy? Are you gaining weight? Are you losing weight? All these things happen when you begin to pay attention to what is happening to you. Also pay attention to what is happening through you? How are you affecting the people who you are around? Because you are. I heard a woman say recently that she's not an influencer, that she doesn't have influence. But every woman has influence. You have influence in your home. You have influence on the floor you work on at work. I don't care if you work on a 100-foot skyscraper. You have influence in every single room that you step into. Pay attention to how you're influencing those rooms. And you won't be able to pay attention to those things if you are not paying attention to the woman within. So slow down. I know you have a million things to do. I know life is busy, but slow down. You deserve the time, and you are worth discovering. I hope this helps. Blessings on your journey. I'll talk to you soon.